see Na'Vi play fast. That's the thing. Like, Na'Vi are not a team which necessarily has to kind of play slow, you know, like they're kind of, I don't want to say unexperienced. I do want to say unexperienced. That's the right word. They're not one of these unexperienced teams we see a lot of in qualifiers, which just cannot end games because they just don't have like the confidence and the kind of shot calling. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling Na'Vi this game, you know.
I'm weirdly leaning 9 Pandas, I think.
You're a stupid man, T-Governor.
Say it again.
Yeah, you're a stupid man. You wanted me to fight you, I'm fighting you. That's the wrong opinion.
That's fair. I'm down to be wrong, but I'm... Do you know, like, when a draft sometimes just leaves you a little bit like, That's kind of what 9 Pandas draft is, but also, like, I can respect what it could potentially do. Like, I'm picturing, like, there's Ursa and Night Stalker. Night Stalker popping ultimate. But then on the flip side, I can see Night Stalker just owning this game, right? Like, you pop ult once, you find Zeus, he's dead. Ursa kills everything. Naga and Spectre are both, like, on the far extremes of the map, just AFK farming.
Yeah, I think they have to come out the lanes decently on Na'Vi. Like, we'll see what happens.
It's like when they make a move, it needs to be a good move, right? Like, they need to, like, Night Stalker ult into kill Roshan. Night Stalker ult into killer for core. You know, one of the many cores available.
Indeed.
Yeah, and that's later down the line. Bounty runes, what are we saying?
2 for 2, despite a lot of fighting. Shigetsu, though, taking some hits here. Afon and Ramses trying to chase him down, but he has to take the point in Earthshock. Not a crying shame. Definitely don't hate the lane with Earthshock in it. Ooh, they did the thing, T-Gov. Were you watching? T-Gov?
Hello?
Hello. Did you see it?
Was it? I didn't see it. Was it the ward
No,
thing?
they did the ward trick, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then blocked like absolute madman as well, so Shigetsu is very sad.
He also just he doesn't have a laning partner. And
Yeah, he's very
just
lonely.
Tri-laning? What's happening in this game? Okay, man,
I mean,
thank God.
He got like every CS under tower, so all but one.
Yeah,
he's kind of gaming.
I was scared that Na'Vi was about to put Ursa solo safe lane. I thought they were going to do some weird tri-lane whilst Ramses is playing off-lane carry Naga. I was like, this is the opposite of what I expected from a game one of a lower bracket. So we're back. We've stabilized. Roger, though, getting clicked up a little bit. Blood grenade. Couple clicks.
Under the tower with the fairy fire. Will not be okay, though. Daze finds him. Shoots him down. And that'll be the first blood going to the Muerta.
Yeah. When you asked about the AA and like what it provides, like I think AA outside of lane is like an incredibly high skirmishing hero, right? Like if you max your Ice Vortex, if you play on the kind of damage amp that you can get, especially when you're paired with some Night Stalker or Murta that likes using that to help get their spells over the line. It will be exciting to see how Na'Vi breaks some lanes. And so far, lanes, 1 kill to Na'Vi, and everything else is quite the trade.
Yes, sir. Everything's just kind of chillaxing at the moment. No massive advantage gained from either team, despite the blocking shenanigans coming out. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you block the creeps under tower, but these players are just more than good enough to be able to last hit, like, most of the creeps under tower regardless. Oh, wait, they have their own voice line in the game? All right, that's huge, actually. Milady is going to drop on the bottom side. Sorry, my inner neckbeard comes out when I'm commentating on Melody sometimes and I end up saying Milady. Ignore that. I'll get the fedora
Milady,
on
why did
soon.
you die so much?
Indeed. He's defending from me, a good white knight. But no, he's good. Just a bit of trading, a bit of support's going down. Daze and Roger just taking punches at each other as well. Ooh, a mid-courier miss micro from V-Tune. There's going to be a South taken out, which he kind of would have liked, because now he's about to take some punches. Oh, beautiful dead shot bouncing off the nearby tree. V-Tune tries to dodge it out, fails to do so. Might be dead here. Daze just going to keep on shooting, keep firing away, and that's going to get them the kill onto the Spectre. Pretty big death there for V-Tune.
Good early kills, and I think for for Nine Pandas, like they kind of expect this, right? Like when you draft these heroes, Spectre doesn't really pressure in lane, Naga doesn't pressure in lane, Zeus can pressure but not against a Kunkka, right? So it really is just 3 lanes that are conceding, and there's a little bit of a poke going on to Ursa here, but would be surprised if it did net a kill.
Yeah, you can just jump over these shards. That's the problem with Ursa versus Tusk. It's a really bad matchup, really. I mean, the save is nice later on with Blink Snowball. Like, any way to counter out that single target burst, which Ursa likes to enter fights with, is great. But, yeah, these shards make it really hard to catch him. Yeah, do you just want to mention, by the way, in the mid lane, the Kunkka is having a really great time, and even forces Zeus back to Fountain as well at one point. So, Melojil having a really lovely time on this Kunkka once again. This is 2 games in a row.
It's one of the heroes that, like, Zeus doesn't buy items, right? He buys a bottle, no stats. He buys mana boots, no stats. Meanwhile, Kunkka is like, I buy bracer, I buy phase boots, I keep tie bringing you. Like, it's somewhat hard for Zeus to deal with the Kunkka threat, just because of how you have to play Zeus. There is no way you can do a different build. You are so mana dependent. And half HP once again.
Yeah, fortifying to keep him in lane, but down to the bottom side, they managed to catch out the Ursa. Ooh, dear. Yeah, the route into the snowball, just constant damage with the tag team coming through as well. It is way too much for him to deal with. Like, tag team plus Riptide, it's so much physical damage. And, well, we're going to see the same thing happening here. Tag team available. There you go. The Nagas, they just absolutely tear anybody who comes near them apart. This is a brutal combination. I'm not sure Na'Vi are ready for this. This is crazy.
I don't think they were. The Riptide into tag team, it's clearly a lot more damage than anticipated. And
oh my god, and a rotation in from Roger. No, wait, they're going to get him just straight back again. Shigetsu trying to run away, but he has no way out of this one. The Ursa goes down for a second time in a row. No TP available when he respawns even. The aggression is way too much. Roger moving in as well just to help out. They were low on mana, but with the stroke of fate, that's all they needed. That's all they needed. So in the bottom lane, sorry, in the top side, they're trying to get it. Oh no, Vichin gets a TP out. Maldi down to the bottom side, also goes down. Yikes.
This is the opposite of what you want to see when you're against an off-lane Naga, right? Like, she's 3.4k net worth. Top of all the cores, she's got an unhealthy amount of kill participation, 1, 0, and 4. She's been part of every kill. Like, a safe lane Naga barely joins 2 kills in an entire game sometimes. He's been part of all of them. 5, 6 minutes.
This is getting ridiculous. Ramsey's just getting way too much out of his bottom side. I mean, at this rate, you're going to have 2 carries. And it's not like Naga Siren is like some big fighting, like, you know, you can come out with 15 minutes if you win the lane and just start hitting heroes, but you can take over the map. You can absolutely take over the map. And as an offlaner, that's still very valuable. You know, it's what we see Wraith Kings doing when they just sit in the enemy jungle and flood the bottom lane with skeletons. Naga will do the exact same thing with illusions, so... yeah, considering how good the lane's gone, this seems to be a very, very good pick for the side of Nine Pandas. It is going to make the mid-game super difficult for Na'Vi to play. Because they want to fight. They have no intention of sitting around, clearing out illusions. Oh, man. Milady dead once again. Right-click lands from Roger. The damage of this tag team and the illusions from Mirror Image is just way too much for anybody to deal with. I think they just need to leave. This bottom lane's done.
The lane or the game, just to confirm?
It's open to interpretation.
Fair enough. And yeah, I think Ramsey's, with this type of start, I don't think there's any world where he doesn't buy Manta, right? Like, it's just
Kitaka,
the standard, and they're trying to go into Zeus mid.
Yeah, he manages to get off the heavenly jump just in time, so he'll survive and Maldi will die instead.
Maladi's 0-5 at the minute 8. 5 of the 7 kills have just been Malady. I think that is kind of... I was about to say Malady's playstyle, but I can get to that point in a second. Melojil is getting punched up.
Great rotation across once again. Alpha just doing so much work on this task. Oh my god. Nine Pandas are kind of laying a bit of a smackdown here on Na'Vi in the early game.
The tip. Alright, just to confirm my point, like, to reiterate my point, sorry. Malady always goes aggressive in like where he wants to ward, where he wants to play. this laning phase is separate to that, but he isn't opposed to dying a lot in games compared to other POS 5s that kind of play a little bit more reserved, I'd say. And either way, right now, you've got Naga Siren looking to buy that Manta. With such a great start, it's going to be like probably Manta Orchid. Like, why wouldn't just play carry at this point? There's no reason. And even if the game was difficult, I'm pretty sure Ramses still goes for Manta Orchid. Like, there's nothing stopping him. And the support duo for Ninja and Roger walking up the high ground, looking to see if they can start any fights. Unable to find anyone as of yet. We're also yet to see Spectre. Only level 5, so can't join the fight. Nice look at the TPing in.
Ursa gets off the ultimate at least. A little bit of time, but he needs to get out of here. He's on so low HP, can't stand and fight, and without his damage, they might struggle to bring heroes down. Melajul can take out Roger at the very least. He's looking for more Nefrit. He's ready to fight. He's got the blades, the phase boots and the quarter staff, and that's all he needs in the nighttime. Alpha going to be the next target. Snowball's going to buy him some time, but likely will die afterwards. No Zeus coming to help out with this, so it will just be the two supports going down. Not a massive loss for the side of 9 Pandas, but they would have really liked that Ursa kill on top of it.
It was a nice attempt, but only having 1 point in the Phantom's Embrace, you'd need to get to level 3 to force the Ursa to have to hit it 3 times, not 2. The two hits on Bug is kind of easy in the early stages of the game. So yeah, nice attempt, but Night Stalker TP's down, realizes that it's like a really nice position, right? Like pre-10-minute tier 2 fight, you TP to those if you have the ability to catch the backlines. And Zeus didn't have ult, and Spectre wasn't level 6, so yeah. Nice read from Na'Vi to punish a very over-aggressive 9 Pandas. But here's where the problems begin.
Yes, here is
Melody
level 6 on V-Tune. Melody. Yeah, that was a tough old time. Looks like they will get the return kill onto the Tusk, though. Oof, a lot of damage being dealt to Roger there with that Tidebringer. Ooh, Days. He's going to be the next one to fall. Kiyotaka able to free cast from the backlines. Now the net comes through. Everybody turning up to this fight to bring down Melajul, and they'll be successful. 3 times kill streak going to Roger. Maybe not the target they wanted to be getting that money, but all the same, 3 dead in the middle lane. Celebration on the side of 9 Pandas as they can now look to put some pressure onto this tier 1 as well.
It's crazy to think, if Ramses can play Naga Siren off lane, but be active in killing heroes, why can't carry Nagas do the same thing? Why does he have to be the off-laner to do such moves? I think he's kind of breaking the map right now, right? Like, he hurt the Ursa, he moves mid, he ganks mid. Of course, Inksor helps a lot. As soon as he gets to this position, he can start skipping all these waves.
This might be the most farmed Naga Siren I've ever seen at like 10 minutes into the game. This is completely insane how much money he has. He's 107, so it could have even been worse if he was actually getting the kills. But
imagine if he was 7-0-1.
Yeah, right. But nevertheless, still completely uncontested. Getting loads of farm. Going to hit 10k net worth at like 15 minutes or something stupid like that. Yeah, you don't have 2 carries. You've got a carry and then a giga carry. You got to be worried if you're Na'Vi. And moves like this will help.
Plus.
Literally unkillable. I love how it's Days spamming the Roger line. And Roger spamming the other Roger line. I don't know how I feel about spamming your own voice line.
I mean, you got to be the GOAT somehow, right? Am I right? Nah.
I hate you. Jill, Maldy and Days. Gathering in the middle lane, but 9 Pandas can fight this. I mean, they've got Spectre to just jump in whenever they want. Ramses could loop around if he so desires. Kind of just free to do whatever he feels like. He's got this deep observer ward to protect him in the jungle as well, so even if they do try and kill him, they'll have to do it under the cover of smoke, which would be fairly obvious.
I just clicked on Ursa and got reminded how far away he is from Battle Fury. He's an entire Claymore away, and it's like coming up to minute 13.
Yeah, don't click on Ursa unless you really hate Na'Vi, Shigetsu, or bears. Unless your mother was eaten by a bear, don't click on Ursa.
No, he isn't showing his true colors right now. Click away, click away. We're safe.
Ooh, there we go. Yes, and biases remain undiscovered. I can't believe how... I just shocked. Like, I know Ramses is a carrier player, so I shouldn't be that surprised, but he's literally going to hit 10k net worth at like 15 minutes. 14 maybe. No,
I think
15.
it's less about the...
The Daze up on the top side is going to get blown up pretty damn quickly. Nefrit kind of just needs to leave, which is awkward because it's nighttime. He pops the ultimate and just gets the hell out. I mean, it's first ultimate with the Echo Saber, so you really expect Nefrit to be making some plays happening, but they're just so far behind, it's difficult.
Looking for more?
Yeah, he's kind of toying with the idea of going for Roger, toying with the idea of kind of catching Artho. Artho turns around with a punch. A little late on the blade mail there, but nevertheless going to stop him going on him for now. Ice Blast comes ripping on through, lands onto 2. Doesn't catch the Tusk, who's happy just continue on the front lines there. Nice shots coming out, blocks out Melody. Dave's taking some lightning bolts on the sidelines, but the Hey might be dead. Hot call here. But I think he's dead, and Kiyotaka's going to take that one. Now 4-0-3 on the Zeus, having a fantastic time. It's down in the bottom lane. Yes, just getting bodied out by illusions. He can't even stand against the fake Naga Sirens. What do you do?
So hard to watch, and I think in the end of this game, right, if 9 Pandas are to win, it's very easy for people to talk about the Ramses, this, that, but it really is just after Ninja and Roger, the Tusk and the Grimstroke. They are providing all of the damage and setup to actually find these kills. Like the way that they use the twin gates, the way that they set up. I think Inkswell was pivotal in actually getting a lot of these early kills, and which has allowed Roger to get to Ramses to get to this state. And of course, a Naga Siren, if you can get it onto an enemy side of the map, like we talk about this at like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Once she's got like Manta +1, she wants to live on your opponent's face. But in this type of game, it's just been accelerated so much, and it really is just testament to the supports and what they've been able to do.
Yeah, and here at the 15-minute mark, Ursa, he's close to finishing this Battle Fury. One more creep camp will do the job. Meanwhile, the Naga Siren's got Manta, is kind of close to Orchid. I'm imagining that's going to be as well. Ooh, can't stop and use a song, but will actually be okay. And now Net comes down onto the Night Stalker, so who's trying to catch whom here? Nefrit on the run. It is nighttime, so he's a fast little puppy, and he can run himself out of there.
And the Battle Fury is complete. Ursa at 15 minutes and 41 seconds. The catch-up begins right now.
Does it?
Right now.
Will it? We'll see. Shigatsu. I mean, it's always sad when you see the first item queued up by an Ursa to be a BKB, but that's life.
If Naga just didn't have such a good game, like all the net worth lead is Naga Siren, right? So if you can kill her once, sure, I think the game's kind of back. Again, unfortunately for Naga, sorry, for Na'Vi, not Naga. For Na'Vi, like, she didn't get any kills to get the streaks, right? Like, all her kill participation is mainly through assists. So if you do kill her off, it's not like you're getting a really farm Naga and a 3 or 4 kill streak, potentially for 2 or 3 heroes, right? It is a completely different story. But the fact that he's got 12,000 gold at the 16-minute mark, this is unacceptable farm. V-Tune's like, guys, I promise I'm the carry, please. Like, I'm trying my best. I'm a Spectre.
Yeah, we're looking at like a 700 GPM roundabout for Ramses. Like at minute 17, that's insane. Like that is crazy because your GPM for the first like 10 minutes of game is usually nothing.
We can start saying that V-Tune actually played offlane this game. We can just gaslight Twitch chat to thinking V-Tune was an offlane Spectre. Like someone just tunes into the stream. Yeah, I can't believe they did offlane Spectre this game.
Here we go, Inkswell. What a dirty, dirty combo. Oh, that was glorious. The Inkswell with the Shadow Step, teaming up with the Tusk and the Naga Siren, puts a very, very swift end to the Ursa. Doesn't get a chance to use anything now, and now they'll come back in, take their freebie onto Melody, who's basically just not a creep at this point. Sure, Afo does get caught out, but Kiyotaka casting spells from the sideline, just blasting away and forcing back the forces of Na'Vi.
He could potentially song if he really wants to catch him.
Ah, Torrent comes out.
Pretty good use of the line, yeah.
Good job, Roger.
Can't anymore. It's over, isn't it? Expired last night.
Yep. If you wanna own your very own Roger voice line, then tough.
It's Roger's fault for performing well today and not yesterday.
7k gold advantage almost entirely on the Naga side in this game. 80 minutes in, 9 Pandas have a firm grip on this game and showing no signs of letting up, and Navi's draft doesn't exactly play well from behind. They're going to have to fight their way back into this. There's no map playing to be done, which they have been trying to do in all fairness. Like, they've been trying to make their draft work, to make their game happen. As the Conquer, they're going to try and kill him off in the duration of the X marks. Doesn't quite work out. It does work out. It actually does work out. The Orchid, along with the Phantom's Embrace, actually bring him down in the last second. And now Malady under the tier 2 tower. That is no safe place for you, my friend. Secured the kill. Very necessary with the Thunder Gods there. Also gives him information that Nefrit was coming for him. I actually think he could have been perhaps in some trouble there. But the Thunder Gods revealed that he was being ran at by 2 heroes, so...
I just don't know if Na'Vi can show, right? Like, Ursa's just still playing catch-up. The Night Stalker normally wants to play with heroes that can do damage. Kunkka wants to play with heroes that can do damage. And who's doing the damage? And that's why 9 Pandas are going to roam the map and continue building up their lead. I am going to try and double-check what the records are for Naga Farm, because I feel like we are entering territory of ungodly amount of economy.
Another reason this worked as well is just like the smart drafting from 9 Pandas, which we criticized them for yesterday, but they're showing up for today. Like, Spectre isn't this hero she used to be. Like, with Shadow Step for the past couple of years, she's just been getting faster and faster, and they even reduced the cooldown. So Spectre is a brawler now, and more than that, she's a global brawler. So she can play any part of the map, and you can always be naughty. Go on.
I got the stats. This is the third most farmed Naga on the current patch of all Nagas on this patch. 14,900 at the 20-minute mark. Above her was only TA 2000 with 15,146 gold, and then a player called Meh, who I think is an Eastern European player, who had 15,156.
Okay, so none of them are particularly far ahead.
He was only like 250 gold away from being the most farmed Naga at the 20-minute mark on patch 7.34. Like, that is insane. Like, yeah, and he was off lane as well, to be clear. Like, he wasn't even like in the safe lane where you could argue it's like better protected or whatever. I think, yeah, this is an incredible game from Ramses.
Watching Ancient Apparition versus Illusion here. Illusion does appear to be winning. The bottom side, Nefrit versus Real Heroes, and yeah, there's certainly no match. Everything being used onto Kiyotaka here. They actually have a chance to bring him down. Tidal Wave coming on through with Days of Malady in the neighborhood as well, and they will get this kill. Kiyotaka painfully out of position here and will be aptly punished for it. A rare mistake coming out from 9 Pandas in this game. How much is it going to do for the side of Na'Vi? Well, yeah, probably not a whole lot.
If that was Ramses dying, then maybe. But now we've got a heart at 21 minutes.
Cool. Very nice. Orchid, Manta, Heart.
Well, I'm happy that I sided with 9 Pandas, because if you believe the Na'Vi, then quite the fool you'd be. Am I right, Nomad?
Oh yeah, no, that would be pie on the face.
That would, it really would.
As I said, 9 Pandas are clearly going to take this game. This
yeah,
offlane Naga makes total sense. Very smart pick.
And if there ever was a team though to be able to come back, then get your copium tanks out, because Na'Vi they've come back from worse so far in this tournament.
Yeah, well,
we're reaching.
Difficult. Yeah, it's just the fact that it's a double carry as well. It's just like, okay, well, they'd be waiting for the late game anyway, so it's just such a fun game for them to play. They can do what they want. Zero pressure gameplay, pretty much. Like, for Navi to mount a comeback, 9 Pandas just have to go for an awful fight. Like, that's all that can happen. They have to just take the most ungodly dive. Which, you know, this is the EEU region. It could happen. I'm not putting it out. Oh dear.
Oh, my Malady.
Goodbye, Malady.
Okay, I checked the stats for... Yeah, I'll check the stats for most deaths at 20 minutes. Give me a minute.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen more than 9, but maybe
I'll
I'm
go for
smoking.
25 minutes just so it looks better for the stats.
Sure.
We'll make it until we find
Meanwhile,
one
jumping
that
onto the
doesn't look
ESL once again, the Orchid is out alone. Ramses doesn't really have the damage to bring him down, though, so he will be able to get off this Enrage. BKB now available as well, so he's perfectly safe. But still forced out of the area. The safest farm in the map is now denied from the ESA, so... Desperate times become desperater.
It's 23 minutes and all of Na'Vi are hugging their tier 3s. Like, that is just quite the statement. They're going to be leaving their base. They pop the ultimate. They see Roger.
Oh, get him!
Instant song, though.
Yep. Great response. AA Blast gonna come through. Kinda catch them on the side. Doesn't quite catch Roger, though. Now, Roger doing what he can to survive. Won't be able to do so. Both supports brought down Na'Vi. There's a chance. Ramses getting low. They take him out. Oh, my goodness. They actually found a fight out of this. The battle draft. It actually works out. Despite being 8k gold behind, they get themselves 3 kill, one of which is very, very big indeed. The Aegis Spectre just didn't turn up.
Nor the
She just
Zeus,
wants to kill
right?
Malady instead.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, so Malady is 1 death away from having the most deaths at 25 minutes of any hero, of any
We'd
player.
have to buy back and TP onto
Yeah.
V-Tune's face for that to happen. But
he
still.
is now joint second at least. That's pretty impressive
Oh,
as well.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Sure, accolade all support players want to hold.
And I mean, for Na'Vi though, right? Like 9 Pandas, they've been choking out Na'Vi for the last 15 minutes of the game pretty much. But you then get this scenario where Zeus is off back in his jungle, Spectre with the Aegis is super far as well, and then BKB.
I don't know why
Versa.
the Spectre didn't come to that, to be perfectly clear. Like,
Yeah, like 9 Pandas should just be this 5-man bundle right now, right? Like you could technically be a 4 and Spectre farms elsewhere, right? But you shouldn't ever give your opponent an opportunity to press what limited items and spells they have to net yourself a kill, especially against a Naga that has Song and Heart, Manta, like so many tools of disengage and not feeding to Navi's initiation. But yeah, 9 Pandas, a slight blunder. I wouldn't say it's a comeback, but it is a start of the motions for sure.
goodness me, jump forward onto Malady, takes him down in a matter of seconds, and now Kiyotaka, he's the one in trouble as well, though. The Kunkka finds him on the backlines, and they will be able to get that kill. However, V-Tune looking in deep, but he's looking a bit too deep here as they'll just turn their attention towards him. The Ursa, he's got the damage to actually get the kill. Aegis is in play, so that's going to mean that he's going to come back. Meanwhile, under the tower, the illusions from Ramses just tearing the Kunkka apart. Kiyotaka buys back, uses the Thunder Gods to get the kill on to Melojul. Meanwhile, Ursa, he's BKB'd up, so he's surviving through the call, but now the BKB ends and he will die immediately afterwards. So, 9 Pandas back on form. They do take him out.
Still, it's not the most comfortable fight from 9 Pandas, right? Like, they have to buy back on the Zeus. They start the fight with Grimstroke in mid lane running in. Like, we got to a little bit of a sloppy state, and I think luckily for Dire, though, they had such a good beginning that they can be a bit poor, I guess, in how they enter engagements, but it still is 9 Pandas momentum for sure. Game is in their hands still.
Certainly is. I mean, even with that one fight, we weren't going like, oh my god, they're back.
No, that's very true. It's like, that fight is like a 5% shift in win probability, right? It's like, cool, they can fight, but it's a lot of wrongs on 9 Pandas front to give Na'Vi that. And even this bottom fight, the only reason Zeus has to buy back is like Grimstroke isn't there, the song's still on cooldown, like everything's just from 9 Pandas. And then Na'Vi are able to get a little bit of something from it.
Although I still believe Na'Vi are going to win, in my heart of hearts. Because they've got the heart of hearts. They've got the heart of a champion inside of them. And both supports have Midases. Malady's
going to... hysterical, though, if they win. Like,
I want them to win where they go to like 70 minutes. Malady's Midas gets him like a Hyperstone Ags and like, I don't know, Revenant's Brooch or something. And he just like solo kills like 3 heroes and wins the game. That
I
would
think
be
there's
my
nothing better than beating a
ideal
Naga
finish.
though. Like you want this jacked up AA, that's fine. I just want the storyline of a Naga Siren that had nearly the most farm of any Naga Siren at 20 minutes to then lose the game like an hour later. It would just be iconic. Like they lost when they had mega creeps. They lost when they had like the world's most farmed Naga potentially. It's just an awkward omen lingering on this team potentially if they can't close it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Mental damage would be severe as well. And there has to be a bit of that kind of like lurking in the background here, just like, okay, you know, shouldn't we be doing better? Shouldn't this have just been free? How did we lose a fight? How have we not broken high ground? But hopefully they're not asking those questions. There's always that risk.
Hex now complete on Ramses as well. So a couple questions that might be asked are now answered. Ooh.
Always a very strong pickup, no matter the game. Yeah, Scan's going to reveal where exactly 9 Pandas are. Shigetsu, I don't think you want to stay around in this area. I mean, he is a very tricky hero to kill, is the thing. So he's kind of happy to play in the dangerous zones to free up his team a bit more. And just not let 9 Pandas do what they want. It's down the bottom side. B-Team. Shadow steps across onto Nefrit, almost brings him down. It's over on the back. Oh, Melajor. He's trying to bring down Kiyotaka here. He needs to get a little lucky with the Torrent Storm. Does do so. Daze comes in, and they will be able to finish the job together. Atos helping out there just to finish the job. Melajor, very nicely done. He's just getting revenge on this Zeus from the laning phase, even now. Afo blocked by a creep. Denies it.
Nice quick in and out. And
yeah. Honestly, Kiyotaka, he's died a lot this game.
He's only got 3 deaths, but like they're 3 deaths when you've already farmed enough items that it feels a lot worse, right? Like
Significant, yeah.
Like he's now got some BKBs, so the next time he gets jumped, it could be okay. But the BKB is going to stop him from getting silenced from Night Stalker or torrented from Kunkka. He's still going to die to like the Ice Blast plus right clicks from an Ursa, and now Na'Vi. Crazy to think that they're smoking up as 5. Like the tail of this game, it really was that they had nothing, but now they've got the confidence to cross the river. They've got blink daggers, BKBs, everything in their hands to find a kill. They are going to run past some Naga illusions. They have a scan available, only one, if they do want to use it to try and locate the positioning of 9 Pandas. But bot wave is pushing in, so shortly it's going to be a little bit obvious that Na'Vi are smoked up. And Zeus ult helps as well.
That'll do it. Joel's going to clear the wave and get out. Maldi almost dying just to Zeus ult and some illusions. And maybe Shadow Step as well, actually, by the looks of it.
Nefrit.
Oh, Nefrit! On the run! Oh, he's going to escape from this one as well, so... just kind of baiting, flirting with 9 Pandas, not committing to anything.
Like, of course, like the combo speaks for itself, right? But it used to be Zeus ult, Spectre ult, and everyone takes a bit of damage. But now it's like, you Zeus ult and Spectre chooses between the 5, like, who do I really want to ruin their day? And of course, Malady is going to be the option every single time. And Muerta
Ooh, dear. Caught
does
out.
fall down eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy that she's got this Midas, but then so little farm to go with it. Like, her net worth is still in the absolute bin. But I guess that's what happens when the other 2 cores or the other 2 sports on the enemy team are just like kind of winning and getting loads of kills and being a part of loads of stuff. So more of the map to farm. And Midas is more of a keep up Midas than it is about a pull ahead Midas. Come on, Maldi. You don't want to force stuff. You want Aghanims and a Hyperstone. And another Hyperstone. Coward. But no, going for the 4-star, which is the absolute right call. Butterfly coming out from Ramses soon as well. And after that, pretty much 6-slotted. Can go for the Boots of Travel, should he so wish. Can maybe move into Aghanim's territory, eat up an Ags, eat up a Moonshard.
There's a very small glimmer of hope though, right? Because like as 9 Pandas take this this Roshan, Aegis and Cheese, like Ursa's already a recipe away from MKB. So this like kind of final item that concludes Ramsey's dominant farm is an item that's already counted. And,
yeah.
We'll see if it really has any great effect, but of course 12k lead 9 Pandas, other than a couple over-aggressive players, have played very, very well. But for Na'Vi, if they are to get back into this, it's probably respect the Aegis, fight around it, or look for pickoffs. And Kiyotaka, Days having to pop his ult.
TP out, not going to happen with the Zeus nearby. Should be an easy pickoff for the side of Pandas. Days dared to head towards the secret shop. He didn't even buy his items either. Thought he was going to link for the Lotus, but I guess he wants the buyback available in case the fight breaks out here. Which
it's just impossible to play the map, right? Like,
yeah.
Every 2 minutes, there's a Zeus ult that finds you. Every 40 seconds, Spectre's just casually throwing Shadow Steps out and putting you to half HP.
And
MKB
the map is
now
just flooded with
so.
Naga illusions as well, shoving lanes in, forcing you to respond.
No, yeah, playing this map feels honestly atrocious. But Na'Vi, they smoke up. Mortar's alive in 10 seconds. Don't forget that Ursa has the MKB. If they're able to locate this Naga with double BKB, actually only double BKB, they will be able to eat through her. Even if she songs,
yeah.
BKB will prevent that. Question is, can they find her?
Siren, not invincible. Ooh, that's so close to Kiyotaka. Also a good target, honestly.
There he is.
Has BKB, though. He's going to have to use it here. There you go. Heavenly jump away. Kiyotaka running towards his team. Running to Mummy and Daddy.
Help! Help!
They're bullying me, but Nefrit still chasing. Can't finish the job. Cheese eaten by Kiyotaka as well. Healing him up to full. As on the backlines, they're trying to deal with B-Tune, and they might just be able to do so. First life gone. Alpho, he's going to throw himself up to the air with the Yules, but Shinji will be ready for him on the other side. Doesn't finish the job, though. There we go. Turns around, finishes his starters, and now looks for a main course, but EKB is used. Ultimate used as well. They're just going to time this one out on the side of 9 Pandas. Now come back in, finish the job, kill off the bear, kill off Malady, and the fight goes to 9 Pandas. Again, like, these guys, Na'Vi, they're so good at brawling. Their drafters and the players are as well, but that's why this game is able to still somehow look competitive at this point. But yeah, 9 Pandas are just too big to fail.
And also, like, the fact that Zeus got the cheese, I don't know if he had it on his own inventory or if someone passed it to him. I didn't click him earlier. But on top of that, if Ursa had a basher there, it's probably a different story, right? Like, one bash is all it takes to stop Zeus from dying. Zeus, with his level 15 talent, the additional 30 move speed after Heavenly Jump, whilst also having the Yasha, Kaya, he is so quick. You know, like this build, he is deceptively very quick, very tanky, and he was able to get back to his team. And sure, Ursa gets to eat the Aegis of Spectre, but it doesn't matter. There's still a Naga Siren you have to deal with. Ursa respawning in 20 seconds. Most likely they'll lose a range racks mid, but that's about it if 9 Pandas want to commit for it.
Yeah, Gunka was doing something interesting where he was like throwing all his spells, Ghost Ship, Tidal Wave, Torrent. Oh, Daze is just dead. At the top line, where they still had the tier 2, because he wanted to keep the opportunity of keeping the tier 2 alive so that Mega Creeps weren't an option in the future, rather than hold the middle lane, where he could have maybe held off this mid push, but
they got it all.
Yeah. Just an interesting shot call from Mergil. Bottom lane being sieged. There's so many illusions here. Level 20 on the Naga Siren. That extra illusion going to work as the building will fall. Shadow step in onto the Ursa. Jeez, does a lot of damage.
Night Stalker is wrapping around though.
He is indeed.
Posturing on the northern side.
Yeah, and he's gonna see heroes here and immediately blink away. They'll know that they're backing out now, but yeah, it's just a case for Na'Vi. Sit in base, sit in base, sit in base. And maybe you get an opportunity to smoke up and try and make a play later on. Might want to do it in the next kind of 2 minutes or so whilst it's nighttime, but I'm not sure they're going to be allowed out of their base at that point.
22,000 gold lead. 38-minute mark.
Yeah, it's gone bad.
Another Zeus soul. Instantly jump to bottom. Thanks for playing. You're dead. Like, every 2 minutes,
Gross.
a support dies.
What is this, like a charity advert?
If you donate 10 compendium levels,
But you can stop it.
My lady.
Milady. Go for a D-ward. Ramsey's his gentleman, so won't send his illusions on him. Instead, just going for the barracks. Yeah, he can do. Oh, he's just going to rock up with his real hero as well. Just zero fucks given, honestly, at this point. I've got 30k net worth. What are you going to do? Hex out on Tiersa. Shadow step in as well. Do they have the damage in time? I think they very well do. Down he goes. Shigetsu just gone. Melagil all by himself now. 80 seconds on the Ursa. Bottom lane of barracks is going to fall as well. 9 Pandas. They don't need Roshan. They don't need no Aegis. They don't need no invitation. They're coming up. Alpha is going to drop. So is Roger as well. So the supports are going to meet a grisly fate. Snowball's going to buy Alpha a little bit of time, actually. Might still make it out of this one somehow. Blink away. Nicely done. And that'll mean the Frostbite. Oh, finished in the last tick. Unlucky. Well, sports are dead. It's something, I guess, VTune forced to pick up the gem. Ditches his treads. And up to the top side we go. 40 seconds still on the Ursa. Do we think they can take a barracks in 40 seconds?
Yep.
I think so. Illusions come out. Conker does time it well on the boat, though. Might just be able to kill off these illusions. Along with the... Daze is gone again. Immediate buyback coming out from him. They want to fight, and they want to fight with everybody. 13 seconds, though, still until the Night Stalker, and 20 on the Ursa. If they can wait until then, it would be ideal, but their barracks can't wait until then. Kiyotaka just BKB, butting them all back, all by himself. Jesus Christ, this Zeus. He's doing it all. And now he's dead. Got frozen solid by the cold feet, pushed back into the towers. Laughter comes out from the side of 9 Pandas. Ramsey still just trying to finish the job, wants to get the megas. Can he do it, though? His BKB is about to run out, and he's going to TP back, but the X-Mark is upon him. They might drag him back. Oh, it just about lasts in time. Very, very close.
So what you're saying is there's still hope? No.
Yeah, still a chance. It's a range barracks, even. They don't even get the mercy of having a melee barracks remaining.
Oh, it's so, like, I just clicked on Ursa, and it's like he wanted a basher after he didn't kill Zeus, and then he died, and he's like, okay, I can't grab basher. He wanted nullifier. Then he's like, why am I buying nullifier? He wants a satanic. Like, I don't think there's a single item Ursa can buy to feel good right now. And unfortunately, Ursa, he's good in games where you're in a 1v1 duel. You know, it's like you versus the enemy carry. Can I initiate? Can I find that jump? Can I build up the stacks? But when you're up against 2 carries and a Zeus, it's just too much to deal with. And if the game gets later, then unfortunately you can't do it. And Spectre, he jumps onto top lane, finds Nephrit, and just kills him by himself.
All right, bro. VTune could be out of position from this, though, but they've got nothing to penetrate through that BKB. Bye-bye.
I think
I don't know why the Ursa stopped
could have killed
him.
the Spectre.
Like,
But okay.
Yeah, I think maybe. But
Bit awkward,
we'll leave that speculation to...
Speculation.
Oh, no. Shigetsu does get caught out. Oh, actually pops a BKB. Could turn this around onto Kiyotaka. He's running away. I don't think you can run away. The damage to the BKB just takes him out. And there you go. Yeah, Mega Creeps gained. Buybacks are available, but... I mean, at this point, why bother?
That's not a good attitude to have, no, man.
I mean, I'm expecting a GG any second now. The fact they're going for one more fight is kind of insane, but sure. Get blended
Caster
once
wants
again.
team to give up. I'm seeing
0% chance of winning this fight. Hex out onto the Ursa. Ursa pops the ultimate, trying to take down Roger. Now looking over towards the Naga Siren. Naga Siren getting taken out. What the hell?
0%, huh? Yeah?
0%.
Speak up, no,
I was
man.
memeing, guys, I swear. Arfo gets stunned up in the middle of everything. He's going to be the next target. Snowball out. Can he make it away? Rolling across over towards Melagil. Roger. Oh, he's bought back. Uh-oh. Somebody give them a literally unkillable line. Wait. 3 heroes dead without... I mean, they can't get anything for it.
They can't. Oh, some more chat.
Wait.
Hold, I'm translating.
Google Lens, where are you?
Also, just to confirm, they didn't have a 0% chance, they had a 1% chance. And Na'Vi took that 1% chance.
Did they actually?
Yeah, they had a
oh,
1%
wow,
chance.
the 1% chance. That's for winning, not for winning the team fight.
So Ramses, it translates to I'm tearing, which probably means like I'm crying.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, this game is so stupid. Vinci's just killing Nefrit every time he even thinks about him. He has a dream about Nefrit, and Nefrit just drops dead wherever he is.
All right, the real question is, has a team ever lost 2 games in the same qualifier when they had Mega Creeps?
I feel like that's a no. You mean 1-2 games when they had Mega Creeps, or?
No, I mean because like
lost when they had. I see. Yeah.
Again, to be clear, chat, I'm not thinking Na'Vi's winning this. Okay, I'm all 9 Pandas have won their game, right? Like they got Mega Creeps, fights are super easy clap, you know. But let's just entertain the idea for the comedy of the show. It would be bloody hilarious.
Oh,
if Ramses...
Conquer Rapier, let's go. The comeback starts here.
It's the same as the previous game.
It really is.
The annoying thing though with Conquer getting Rapier nowadays, it's like he's not doing BKB Daedalus Armlet like the old school Conquers. So the Rapier pickup isn't like, ooh, wee, big crits. You know, it's like, oh, it's still big cleave, but
yeah,
no big crits.
It's like 75% on a support rather than 100ing.
100ing? More than 130% of the support. Okay, so 9 Pandas. If you want this game to get hella spicy, you somehow lose this fight with Aegis. If not, GG, it's all good. We go next game. Can Na'Vi do it?
Can they hold on? Hey, Caster's Curse has been working for them. 0% chance they win the next fight. For real this time.
Natus is losing to illusions right now.
Melogil, he's just going to get killed off. Okay, no buyback available on the Conquer. Rapier now in the hands of Pichu. I forgot he had it. He just did nothing. Now the Ancient getting destroyed. Kick out from Alpha as well. Dives in the fountain. Pichu desperately trying to end this shit. Ramses as well. Takes him down. Game number 1. It does go to 9 Pandas. I mean, you got to give it to Na'Vi. They fought.